I ended up in the ER after a night with two strangers. My husband left me. I still don't get why. Cheat. The ceiling above me was white, sterile, blinding, a hospital ceiling. I blinked twice before the memory hit me. Flashes of movement, laughter, a blurred face, then nothing but the smell of alcohol and regret. Someone was talking beside me, a nurse. Her voice was soft, cautious. "You're lucky," she said. "The two men who brought you in, they're gone now." Two men? The words lodged somewhere deep, like glass under skin. I turned my head. My body ached, my throat dry. My wedding ring caught the fluorescent light, still on my finger, glinting like a cruel joke. I reached for my phone on the bedside table. 20 missed calls, all from him, my husband. The last text from him read, "I know everything." No explanation, no goodbye, just finality. A nurse adjusted my IV, unaware that the world beneath my ribs was collapsing in quiet, slow motion. Everything I thought was hidden wasn't, and I had no idea how much he'd seen. 2 nights before the ER, it was supposed to be harmless, a friend's birthday, drinks, music, freedom, something I hadn't felt in years. My husband had been distant, quiet, working late, barely touching me. I told myself I deserved one night to feel alive, just one. I don't remember how it happened. Or maybe I do, and choose not to. There were 2 strangers at the bar. Charming, reckless, the kind of men who say things married women aren't supposed to hear. They said I looked sad, beautiful in a broken way. I laughed, too much, too easily. 1 drink turned into 4, then a hotel room, then darkness. When I woke, they were gone. My dress torn, my body heavy with shame and a pain that wasn't entirely physical. The mirror told me everything I needed to know. Something had happened, something I couldn't explain or undo. By morning, my husband wasn't answering calls. By noon, he was gone. I found the note later on the kitchen counter, just 1 line. "You always wanted to feel alive. Now, live without me." My hands trembled. My mind split between denial and dread. How much did he know? Who told him? And why did he sound like he'd been waiting for this? I didn't tell anyone, not the police, not my friends. Instead, I started retracing the night, one cold step at a time. I checked the bar cameras. Nothing. The manager said footage gets erased every 24 hours. Convenient. I went to the hotel. They wouldn't say who checked me in. But when I pressed harder, a clerk slipped me a look. 2 men. 1 paid cash, 1 used your card. My card. When I got home, I checked the statements. The charge was there, time-stamped, the same night. But then something strange. Another charge, the next morning. My husband's card, same hotel, same floor. My breath stopped. He'd been there, after. Had he followed me, watched me, or had he gone there for his own reasons, his own betrayal, before mine ever happened? That thought burned. The possibility that he'd already cheated, already left, and what I did was just the final justification he needed? The pain turned into focus. If he knew what happened, I needed to know how. If he judged me, I needed to know why. And if he betrayed me first, then I needed to make him feel the same kind of hollow I was living in. I found the truth in his email drafts. He never changed his password. He probably thought I'd never look. The message was unsent, but written with surgical precision. To whoever finds her, she was never mine. She's been slipping away for months. I just waited to see how far she'd fall. Now I have proof. Let her drown in it. Attached were photos. Me at the bar, laughing with those men. One of them touching my arm. Another handing me a drink. A hidden camera shot. His camera. He'd followed me, filmed me. And the night at the hotel, he was there too. The ER nurse said 2 men brought me in. But I realized one wasn't a stranger. He'd been the one holding my hand when I blacked out, the one who didn't say a word. My husband had orchestrated everything: the bar, the drinks, the setup. And when I finally broke, he vanished. He didn't leave because I cheated. He left because he made me cheat. That realization didn't break me. It sharpened me. Every piece of the puzzle was his design. But I wasn't done playing. I tracked him down a week later. A rented apartment, quiet neighborhood, the kind of place you go when you're starting over or hiding. He opened the door like he'd been expecting me. Calm, distant, the same look. You wanted to break me, but you forgot one thing. He tilted his head. What's that? I don't die easy. I placed a flash drive on the table. On it, his recordings, his emails, his plan. I'd found it all, copied everything. I sent these to your boss, I said, and your lawyer. You wanted me to drown in your shame? Now drowning yours. His expression faltered for the first time. You wouldn't. I smiled. Cold, small, final. I already did. For the first time, he looked afraid. Not of losing me, of losing control. That was the moment I knew I'd won. Not by screaming, not by crying, but by making silence my weapon. I turned to leave. He called out, desperate, "You'll regret this!" I stopped at the door. I already did. The night I married you. And then I walked out. People think pain fades. It doesn't. It just hardens. I still wake up some nights to the sound of my own breathing, remembering the hospital lights and his shadow in the doorway. But now, when I think of him, I feel nothing. No rage, no sorrow, just clarity. He wanted a story where I was the villain. He got one. But he forgot how it ends. Villains survive. I've rebuilt quietly. New city, new job, new name. The flash drive was the last tie between us. I deleted it last night. Not out of forgiveness, out of completion. Some scars don't fade. They remind you who you are now. He made me question my worth, my sanity, my truth. But in the end, I found something deeper than love or hate. Power. And peace that doesn't ask for permission.